1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, come on everyone. It's a carnival party and we're gonna have some fun. Step up and try your luck out. You could win a prize. Friends to spend your time with. And Dan the man himself, of course, he's always family friendly. You don't have to fret. He's the hokiest, jokiest cowboy on the internet. Welcome, come on, take a peek. Join the party where the dad jokes aren't unique. Laughing till crying whenever he's online. He's the funniest, derpiest, corniest, punniest cowboy around. Wild West Dan.
I didn't actually forget my hat. It's just that Lily was here, and so I was snuggling with Lily instead of grabbing my hat. So now I don't have my hat. But I am jumping in Minecraft because somebody is sitting on a space bar. Spoiler alert. It's also Lily. Hey, I didn't even turn lights on. Look at that. Bam, bam. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now we can like see things. Oh, yeah. Hi, sweet girl cat. Oh, getting the butt rubs. Oh, the butt rubs. Oh, so many butt rubs. So many butt rubs. Yes. Yep, I know. You just getting the butt rubs. The butt rubs are the best, huh? How's everybody doing? What's going on? What's happening? Tell me things. What's going on down here? What do these buttons do? Backtrack, clip, vertical. Vertical, virtual camera. Backtrack on. Record vertical. Stream all vertical outputs. I don't know what that means. Hey, Diabetic Eagle. How are you? Let me grab my hat while she's mildly distracted. There we go. Now it's me. Hi. You may have thought it wasn't really me, but it is. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to do the face rub? Oh, we'll do the face rub. We'll do the face rub. Okay, that's fine. Face rubs are good. You almost knocked over water all over the desk. That would have been annoying. Instead, you're just getting cat hair all over it. That's much less annoying. Although, still, on the annoying scale, it's high up there. Well, looks like Diabetic Eagle was first today. Hey, that's your first. Congratulations. Welcome. All right. So, now let me actually put the microphone in front of my face where it's supposed to be. How's it going, everybody? What's happening? So we are, I didn't make a plan. So we're just going to kind of go and have good times. As always, we are streaming for Extra Life. If anybody would like to make a donation towards that, they are open. But no big pressure. If you can't, I get that. That's okay. All right, let's see where we are. We are in the void. Where are we? So I've been doing some random server things. So right now, what's going on down here? We are right here. I've been widening this tunnel. So this tunnel is the northern edge of the utilidors. So here's the main part where you guys see me in all the time. To the north, there are a couple of like random portals and storage rooms and stuff up here, and a little dead end right here. But this is technically the end of the utilidors in Magic Kingdom itself. This is actually a big doorway that goes like outside, like outside the park, and back up to street level. And you can actually drive trucks in here and stuff. But in order for us to get to the main tunnel system, which is here at whatever z equals 0, going this way and this way, I've always had this, but it's very small. and that was annoying. So I've just been widening it a little bit. So that's the first thing we're going to finish up today, and then I'm going to show you some other stuff. Oh yeah, there's that. We're gonna have to move that door. I'll show you some other stuff we've been working on off camera. I was intending to do things on camera, and then I wasn't able to get to the part where I was using the camera, and so that didn't happen. And my inventory is full. Great. Let's just put that over there and put those over there. Okay. And you can go over there. All right. I'm gonna break down you guys real quick here, and we'll do this while holding shift because I don't want to fall into a hole. No falling down into holes. We have strict rules about that, and the rules say don't do it. Hey, me cat. How goes everything? All right, I'm not going to shift anymore because that was taking a very long time. Oh, actually, I don't have to worry about shifting because there is a tunnel underneath this tunnel that goes this entire length, so I don't have to worry about it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to replace all of this with more soul soil. It looks like those go all the way, so I don't have to worry about that. That's cool. We're going to do this, and then we're going to run out of blocks and keep doing this. You don't have to apologize. I don't stream very often, so it's sometimes it's hard to find a stream of people who only stream once every so often. I've been doing a little bit better about streaming every Sunday, but even then I've been missing a lot here and there. So don't ever feel bad. All right. I do want to put right here. That one can actually remain as a sea lantern. We'll put our yellow corners back in. We'll see how much of this I have. I find this very hard to find the rhythm while soul speeding. All right, go back over here and pick up these 2 stacks here. Got them all. All right, and then so all of these are going to get replaced with this. This here going to get bumped in one, so it's actually going to be flush with that, which is fine. Right. Okay. Do I have more carpet on me? I don't have more carpet on me, but what I can do is I can throw. It just looks like a shulker box, but it's not, and that's not either. Goodness gracious, my scroll wheel. All right, we can get rid of all of that for now. Grab that and some of this, but not all of it yet. All right, let's run back here. So I can show you the new storage room. So if you remember the old storage room, we used to have like a hallway here. We'd turn this way and we'd go in. This is the new one. It is based on these noisy guys over here. And the reason I switched it was a great system before. It was a multi-item storage system. It was created by Maizuma Games. They have a newer version out, which I haven't looked at yet. But this is just so incredibly easy to do, as well as it is chunk unloading proof. So the biggest problem I had with that is because it was mine carts, I had to leave my camera account logged in whenever I wanted to use my storage system, whenever I dropped some stuff off and the storage system was running. Now, all you need to do is drop some stuff in either of these 2 chests. They're just there for symmetry because I didn't want one in the middle. And away you go. And over here, you can see, if I go down here, the way it works is it comes down here. Those are trap chests, by the way, so you have a second before you actually let them go to make sure that you actually wanted to do stuff. This here is a item sorter that will detect if an item that you dropped in there is a shulker box, whether it's empty or full, doesn't matter. If it's a shulker box, it will go down to right here and get dispensed out, and anything that's in it will get unloaded. All the unloaded items will go down here, where once again we'll determine if it's a shulker box, because the empty shulker boxes are also going to come down here. And if it's not a shulker box, it'll go over here to the item elevator. If it is a shulker box, it'll go over here to the item elevator, and all the empty shulkers will go that way. And then while things are going past here, I added in just a super easy filter for, I'm in free cam. I can't actually click on that. Hold on a second. Which way am I facing? This way. For iron ingots and gold ingots. And those will get auto crafted into blocks. Those blocks will get spit out into here, and then an item elevator will raise them back up again and right back into the same chain. So it will unload items. It will even work with empty shulker boxes. And it will just send the empty shulker boxes that way if I dump an empty shulker box in there. And it's pretty cool. And I'm using redstone in a lot of this for what's it called, for spawn proofing, because you can still go up and down through that. Why can't I go down here? Isn't that not a, it is. Why wouldn't that let me go down there? I don't know, whatever. I don't question Minecraft. I do a lot, actually. But yeah, that is what's happening there. And yeah, so the filters are all done. I actually left all the filters from the old system up in the air because they were pretty high. Built this whole room around it, and then went in and put all the filters in. And the way the filters work here is very simple. This is all carpet, double carpet here, just so I can walk around level with the filters. But you put in a filler item, and I put it in up top so that it's the first thing to get drained, and then you just throw in whatever you need here, and then it's the exact number based on just a regular, let's see if I can see this, just a regular old comparator to dust item filter like you would use anywhere. And then if I put in another item over this, it will go down. So anything in this slot, and it literally could be anything. Like I could put that there and it would go in. So anything that these guys drop into here will automatically go in the first slot or second or third if they're really fast. But there's only 4 of them, and so it'll never be faster than 4 or 5. Although actually over here at the beginning of the system, these, I think there's 6 or 7 over here. And you can see, so everything comes in from here. So there's, first of all, bulk filters here that goes into shulker loaders. So those are always available, and I'll show you where I can get those down below. And then it comes in here, goes into this chest. They'll test all of these. They'll end up in this chest, and then you can follow the arrows. It'll go back down this way into this chest right here. And then they'll go all the way down here into this chest, which will go over here, and into this chest, which is just a single right there. They'll test it all the way down there. It comes down here, it goes in there, goes down there, and then it goes this way. Goes into that one. They'll run it all the way down there into that chest. That chest goes into here. Sorry, no, that chest comes back down here into this one. That one goes up here into this one, and then these go all the way over here. And then anything that's not sorted ends up right down here. There's no way out of that hole, but there is no way out of this one. I have a couple of just random empty cavities now that I've just put some doors into. But yeah, so this is unsorted stuff. And some of this stuff I'm not going to bother sorting because I don't have that many of them, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'd have to put every music disc in, and since they don't stack, it's really hard to filter that for anything. These are all empty shulker boxes, and there's a bunch in there. And then this is just a trash barrel. Warning, trash, warning. It's a trapped chest. And then whatever I put in there will just get dumped into some lava down below. Over here is where we have the bulk items that are in shulker boxes. Oh, wow, they are already filling up. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, right, because I had bulk item out there and I moved some over here. Right. But I can also just come and grab any one of these guys. Let me get myself an empty hand. Bam, and get a whole empty stack or a partial stack if it's not full yet. and it will actually go into here first. So the way this side works is pretty simple. It comes goes into here, into the filter, right? So that's the filter. There's the bulk the filler items. It'll come down here. I used some pots to save some lag. And then before it goes this way, it will always go this way until this fills up. Oh, hey, it's not filled up. How convenient. And then those will just go right into the frames or on the back of that. I don't know if I can see them. Yeah. So there's the what are they called? Shelves back there. Let me eat something real quick. So yeah, that'll all come down. Yeah, like this one is pretty full. There's some in there. And they have all different items are in here, and you can see what we're filtering here. And I'm pretty happy with it. That's actually regular dirt that we're filtering, but if I put regular dirt there, it would also become grass. So I didn't. And then gold and iron. I don't think there's much in there. And some of that. I also have, if you listen really close, you can hear, if you're really, really listening. Hey, Meta. I love your face, friend. You can hear the chests open, but I quieted them a lot, as well as the copper chests, using a mod called Extreme Sound Muffler. So when I'm in my utility storage, copper chest is about 50, whatever that is, 40%, give or take. Piglins are off. And I have some other chest closed things here, zombified piglins, those things. And I have that down. I also have in Extreme Muffler, in no group, in no area, I just have ghasts wherever they are, super low, because I have a ghast farm like right there, which was incredibly poor planning. And when they die, they scream a lot, and it's super annoying. So I got rid of that. This whole wall was chests when I was building it. That was fun, bringing things back and forth. This was just a quick dump off chest here. This is leftovers from something that I just put over there later. That's from the old system. But yeah, that's the new storage system. What did we come out here for? We came out here for carpets, some black carpets specifically. There are shulker boxes in here and things, and that's fine. All right, so let's go north again. So right now, all we're doing is we're just widening up this area, and I'm trying to do it without spawning too many things. Hello? Hello? Oh, hold on. I was off the internet for a minute. Ow, ow. Oh, that's very loud. It's like my childhood. We do have crowd control on. Feel free to use it. You can buy coins by using the link somewhere. I don't have that button on my Stream Deck anywhere, apparently. I should put that on there. But if you want to, you can. If not, you can get some free coins every time I stream, and use those as well. That should be it. You know what? I missed. That's fine. There are lights going down the side to keep the tunnels lit. So like if you walk on this side, it's going to walk slow, but the rest won't. So what we're going to do here, we're going to come up. All right. Since that's not going to work, let's bust this out and we'll put some scaffolding there. And let's grab that shulker box that has all the stuff in it. And, you know, we're just going to dump whatever in there. Anything else? No. Okay. I'm just going to dump stuff in there. And we're going to go up here to the top. And we're going to start from the top. Dig all this out. I wish I had a haste beacon, but it would take longer to set up the haste beacon than to actually do this. So we're not going to worry about it. I don't have to worry about any lava because I already built this wall once, which means I already dug all of these blocks out when they were netherrack. And so there can't be lava there, vertically. We still have to move that side over a little bit. We got a little more to do. This is the first project for today. super, super simple project. The other thing that I did off camera recently is I spent some time recoloring two of the tunnels in the Nether. And now when I say spent some time, I mean this took about 14 seconds to change, now maybe about 10 minutes, to change about 100 blocks from green to purple and purple to green, because I wanted to live in the purple tunnel. I've always wanted to live in the purple tunnel. I've never been in the purple tunnel. Hi, Mark. And so finally I decided, you know what? I'm going to swap them so that now I live in the purple tunnel. The problem is, good luck, Meta. Love your face. Meta, if you have the GoFundMe link, you can post it in here. But the hardest part was actually the maps that Sebi made, which are incredibly detailed, and I've taken them for granted for a long time. But they're absolutely gorgeous works of art, and they took a couple hours to swap over to the new colors. Here we go. Is it just you, Mark? It's just you, Mark. 3, 2, 1. I assume you're gonna lose, right? Because that's how this usually works. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Glad that nothing has changed. I would be worried if you actually succeeded. I'd have to make sure that my bot was working correctly. Is daily shut off again? There, I have some command somewhere that's turning daily off, and I cannot find it. Please hold. Commands. Daily. Yep, it's off again. Try it now. Make sure. Okay. I wish I knew. I've looked everywhere. All of my end stream and start stream stuff that I know of that I use. I recently was diagnosed with ADHD, and I have this thing where I won't touch my bot for weeks or months on end, and then suddenly I will want to work on my bot, and I will do hours and hours and hours, possibly days of bot work, and then I won't touch it for another couple of months. But that means every time I go back into edit something, I have to reverse engineer myself. And you could say, Dan, you should just take some notes on things and, you know, make it easy on yourself. I do, actually, but the notes don't make sense later, so that doesn't really help. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, there's something in a command somewhere that's turning that off. Oh, right. Yeah, you probably want to get back to watching me break blocks. I mean, you can see me break blocks. It's not very interesting, to be honest. It's a nice background. We got the waves and the cactuses and all right, fine. But yeah, the thing that took the longest in swapping two tunnels was these maps. All 4 of these. I know, it was crazy. It was like all these things that I had to change out of wool. And I changed all the purple up here and all the green down here, and then this line and the little arrows on both maps. And I was like, yay, I'm done. And then I looked at the other 2 maps, and one of them was green here and purple here, but also here and here. So then I had to change all that too. I was like, oh, this is going to be super easy to switch. Take me a few minutes. I was wrong. So there was that. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How do you feel about not being here? Now I'm gonna run all the way to the end, or I can do this. Yeah, I can just do this. You can go away now. So this tunnel, I'm just widening. This tunnel does not technically exist in the official Walt Disney World Utilidor tunnel system, but it is the one that connects us to the hub in Minecraft. So it is necessary. It just doesn't exist in the world. So the fact that I made it so small to kind of tuck it away and hide it so that it didn't bother anybody, I decided was dumb. Because now every time I fly down here, I have to like make this tiny corner and do this weird jog, and it's annoying, and I don't like it. So there's that. And if we look at the tunnels, let's open up Affinity Designer here. Or I guess just Affinity now. Hashtag not sponsored. Free program now. Available to anyone. It was recently purchased by Canva. And they are heavily pushing their AI tools, which I don't use. But it's great if you want to use a photo editor or a vector graphic editor or a page layout editor. I hear you. Do I care? Nope. Cool. And I'm full again. Oh, you're up there. But hold on. Would I like to install the update? Sure. Let's install an update during a stream. What could go wrong? Speaking of which, how's my tablet doing? Still good. Find and replace. What am I finding and replacing? What program is that? I don't know. That might have been part of Affinity. All right. What I do need is another shulker box because I have too many blocks. Too many blocks. All right. Hang on. Let's run back over here. Ow. Go down here. Grab one of you. We're just going to throw you on the ground. And then I'm going to throw you on the ground. I can pick that up. I also made the ceiling low enough that I could do this pretty easily. Pretty happy about that. All right. What don't I need right now? I don't need this much soul soil. And I don't need any. I'll take a little bit of that. Okay. Again, to show you how the system works, you go like this, and like that, and that. That's about it.
Someone
for
just
right
signed up to be a carny.
Me cat.
Welcome, welcome.
65 months. That's banana pants crazy. Appreciate you, friend. Disney main file. This one. Get what the copy's for. But we can't just wait for that to open. We need to go and pick up all those blocks before they're gone forever. Is that a wife I hear? Well, yeah, I think so. You're the wife. Hi. You still haven't eaten lunch? Hmm. Yeah. Hi. I was just explaining to everybody why I'm widening one of the utilidor tunnels.
Why are you?
Because that utilidor tunnel doesn't actually exist anyway. So that I don't know why I decided to make it so small. I can be the size that I want it to be.
Making something that's not actually there.
Well, so my tunnel goes up here to the north and connects to the rest of the tunnel system that we have in the world already. So it's there. So that's good. Hi, Toffee. But yeah, so that's the tunnel up there. You can see like this is here and this is around Main Street. So if you look at both sides, we have that around Main Street and this around here. And it's kind of backwards, I will admit, because this one to the north is actually wider than this one back here. But whatever, it works for me. But I think I did that only so I could get an N in here. Pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4 wide. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. Yeah, I actually don't know why I did that. I'm sure there was a reason way back when. Yeah. So right now, since that tunnel doesn't exist anyway, I'm making it bigger as I can. I think I'm done with you. I would like a yellow. I don't have a yellow. I'm going to temporarily put a black there so there's not something there when I get back. Hi, you should be bacon. Also, we're going to pop through here really quick. Maybe not so really quick. I'm going to eat some bacon. Okay, and then I'm going to grab some bacon, and I'm going to grab some rockets. That filled those back up. I've been thinking I need to put one of those in the nether side also, but the problem is there's a farm that actually creates those, and those farms require water because sugarcane. So I can't just rebuild them in the nether as farms. I'd have to like shoot stuff through portals and then catch it, and that seems like a lot of work. Also, I just noticed we have this one here. Hold on, I gotta go to studio mode and go to extra life and just double click it. Yeah, double click it. Refresh cache of current page. There we go. That makes that go away. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Yes, I know I can see the vertical video. You know, I have a vertical video now. If anybody wants to see it, there's a button under the screen for me. I don't know if it's there for you, but if you're on mobile, I'm glad you dodged it well. Yeah, Mika Cat was apologizing for not being around, and I was like, "Yeah, to the guy who streams like twice a month, you're apologizing to him." Don't apologize to me. All right, yellow carpet. Yellow carpet is what we're looking for, and that's the wrong chest because I missed by this much. Can't watch vertical video. I have widescreen. You can watch vertical video. You just don't want to. North. I did it. Yeah, because the problem is I kept flying down this way, and then I'd have to like come way in this way, and that's annoying, especially because right here is the entrance to where I get to the end. So like now this is gonna be yellow. Hello. And then there. And then there. What? Uh-oh. My desk is a mess. Hang on for a second. I don't know why I even bother saying that because it's not like it's a surprise. Okay. What did the triangle say to the circle? What did the triangle say to the circle? Well, you're pointless.
Nailed it.
Totally did. You are correct. I nailed it in every possible way. All right. Let's bust these guys out. Bless you. I miss Kuya. I liked when he was streaming every day. That was pleasant. But he's doing good things. I did talk to him the other day, a little bit. Well, I texted with him. I didn't talk to him. But they're doing camp. They are they're making progress. They're working with the kids. So it's not like we can be mad at him for not being around. Now his business is toast. Oh no. Does toast sell as well as regular baked goods? I can't hit the button right now while also holding shift. But yeah, the other thing I did last, again, off stream, this was over the last 2 weeks, is, actually it was just the last week that I was doing the tunnel part,
Nailed it.
is I replaced all the carpet down here with purple, so you know which tunnel you're on when you're underneath, when you're on the underneath tunnel. Let's go this way. I did keep some good. All right. You guys are going here and boop. do this real quick. That's right, that one can stay there for the moment. I don't think I'm gonna have enough black carpet. Excuse me. Yeah, no, definitely not gonna have enough black carpet. That's okay, we'll be close. Someday, gonna get the rhythm of soul speed. Yeah, no, I'm out of black carpet. Hold on. Wait a minute. See, now I can fly down here, and I can just do that and not hit the wall. See? Perfect in every way. Dang it. All right, and you're gonna be yellow. Okay. Now originally that whole lane was sea lanterns. Darn. Start a religious movement. Oh goodness. And let's get some scaffolding right about there. Do. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. Ooh, and it would be time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages, for some target practice. That's right, if you too would like a chance to win a ticket to our end of the month carnival prize, go ahead, type !target in chat right now. I hear that, Toffee. And you could win it. You could possibly win a ticket to our end of the month carnival prize. Right now we've got Me Cat, Mushroom Mark, and Welsh Tommy. We got room for one more. If you're quick. You gotta be quick. Otherwise, you won't be quick. And then that'll be the end of that. And my inventory is once again a full. In 3, 2, 1, let's go, let's go. What do we got? We have losers everywhere. Mark, you didn't lose a ticket specifically, you just didn't hit anything, which on the whole, I guess, is better. I got a map over here, hang on. Toss that. Place that, and that, and that. Okay, cool. All right, and which one has room in it? They both have room in it. This one and I'll keep that because it's weird. All right. Now comes the part where I decide, do I put the lights back in? I think I do want to put the lights back in. I'm going to sneeze first. Okay. Yeah, let's put those lights back in because that'll be better. How many lights do I have on me? Just 45. So we're going to go get some more lights first before we walk away and make messes. Man, I swear I missed that. I mean, clearly I'm wrong, but I really thought I missed it. I'm actually getting pretty good at knowing where things are already too, which is nice. I think we'll do that many. 2.5 stacks. It might not even be enough. But what we're going to do is these corners, I'm going to make them not So when I cut the corners, I don't have to worry about it. So we're going to keep you guys as soul soil. Thanks for the scene. I forgot again. You're right. And then we'll do maybe one soul soil in that direction and one soul soil in this direction. And then we'll start with sea lanterns. Okay, so how many sea lanterns do I have? This side might already be done. But now I need to know how far it goes. Remembering things is hard. Where's your prize? What prize would I give you? Did you win last month? I'll give you one last month. I don't think I owe you a prize. I mean, probably. Right, and then again, up here, we're going to do the same thing where instead of these guys, I'm going to take that one, and probably even that one. We're going to make all of this into soul soil. My warning markers for corners. Okay, so all of this is fine, and I could have left it. Unfortunately, I didn't know that at the time. I mean, you do. It's true. You do deserve all the prizes. Yeah, this weekend was a lot of fun. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. My weekend just ended because we had some friends from out of town staying with us. They flew in on Saturday, and we just dropped them off this morning. And then my wife and I took a nap, and then now we're here. Did I not see the streak? Oh, no. Which one is it? 25 stream streak. Nice. No, I totally missed that. Sometimes this thing, the one that I look at doesn't show that, which is annoying. Missed. All right, and that's probably enough. Yeah, that'll be all right. And I know I just placed all this, but when I placed it, I forgot that it's supposed to be sea lantern. So, and I'm going to leave it about there. And we'll put some sea lanterns in. I didn't need to bring nearly as many sea lanterns as I did. I can actually, I don't use Mix It Up Chat. I use, it's called Social Stream. It combines YouTube and Twitch together. And it's just docked on my, it's docked through OBS, but it's on my, what's it called? Teleprompter. So there's that. Okay, so now I need to make, first of all, I should do the roof because that'll be easiest to do that first. And then I need to do the walls. Best way to do this. I'm going to go up top, dig out two this way. I'll just start on one side. So let's start right here. And a little bit of this. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and put some scaffolding. What happened to the rest of my scaffolding? Oh, I put it in there. That's no, I didn't want scaffolding in there. I wanted other random nonsense in there. Okay. So we're gonna go right along the top here. That's a problem. That's definitely that's a problem. Okay, we'll get some more carpets. It's like a stack of carpets you just did right there. You big jerk face. I didn't make a mess. Minecraft made a mess. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Because that is part of my wall. Annoyingly. What'd you get? Coffee! That was, what was that? It was a natural 20. GG Toffee. Well done. That means I owe an extra $5 to Extra Life. Brings my total to $10. Nicely done, Toffee. I accidentally muted my game on myself.
Someone just signed up to be a carny.
Rusty Bell, what did I come over here for? Oh no, I don't have any concrete.
It's a carnival party, and we're gonna have some fun.
Let's look at sand and gravel. Sand there. All right, hold on. I gotta clean my inventory again. Hi, Rusty Bell. That's not the edge that I was trying to aim at. I'm going to keep all those because I'm going to use those. And put that away too, because right now we're going to do a little bit of this. I got smooth there, but I don't need smooth. And I got a little bit of gravel there. Okay, good. Let's go grab some cyan dye, of which I have 0. What's cyan? Is it green? Green and blue, isn't it? Cactus. Do I have a cactus farm? Do I have a cactus farm? Oh, I made a cactus farm, but I made it in the desert near the thing, I think. I don't think I have a cactus farm down here. I have a wheat farm. I have a mud farm. I have a dried mud farm. I don't remember doing that. I have honey. I have moss. I have those things. Tree farm. Smaller tree farm. I don't think I have cactus farm down here. I have lava and nether wart, and that could keep going, but it doesn't. Well, poopy pants. I need to remind me what farm I have farms. What farms I have farm? That's the one. All right, well, that means we're going back to spawn. Because it's somewhere at spawn. There might be a tunnel for it, a portal for it, but I don't think so. Let's find out. Pure white male cat. Aaron. Oh, I like that, Toffee. I refused to get a white cat because I didn't want the fur everywhere on all of my clothing. Then we got Lily, who's a gray cat with a white belly. And then when Milo came up and he was all white, we were like, meh, whatever. Too late now. Karan. Hang on, let's see. Do we have Skelly Farm? Amethyst, Axolotl, Lunar, Guardian, Kuya. See, I had to change all of these too. That was annoying. But yeah, green is west now. Purple is east. Backwards from how it used to be. Ooh, Skeleton Farm. Second entrance. Not that one. A lot of these tunnels have soul sand, soul soil on one side, but I wasn't doing it for all of the sides because I didn't want to slow people down. And then I realized that soul soil doesn't slow people down. Just soul sand that slows people down. So now I'm on a very slow project of replacing the ground underneath all of the tunnels to be that. Oh, right. You guys made a new skeleton farm. This actually doesn't help me at all. So let's go through here. No, it was a lot of work to change those maps. Like 4+ hours. If I remember correctly, or is it in this desert? It's in the mining desert. It's not even here. I don't think this works anymore, by the way. Actually, it might. This is just a general mob farm. Okay. I thought I had cactus farm here. Okay. Maybe it's at the mining desert. Let's go look in the mining desert. Hey, buddy. First thing we put in the message. I don't know. I don't actually know why it does that sometimes. I have you can set it so that your subs only go to people that you already follow, which I enjoy. I'm looking for cactus. More than that, hopefully. But that's apparently all we have in here, so I'm going to leave that for someone else because I do know where we have a farm. I think I know where we have a farm. Well, let's replace this with something we have a lot of, like seeds. I'm literally going to let those seeds rot. Josh, thank you for those bits. We got a hype train, y'all. Well, we're done with the hype train in a moment. Wait, and it's over. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. All right, well, I'm glad it got better, Monkey B. All right, mining desert is... Still don't know what effective leg is. Someday I'm going to go look. Mining mesa. No, it's the other way, I think. I think it's blue. It's blue. I'm wrong. It is south. Nether maps. Curious place, lunar space, axolotl, witch farm 3. No, I don't think so. There was for a while that we were all building witch farms. It was really fun. Oh, I did update this one from 1.19. Desert winter 305. It's north. But yeah, I had to swap out the purple and the green on everything. Oof. Oh, we're gonna have to take a break in a minute. This is a very long flight. Give me a moment. But they do have... Monkey does have a custom shout-out message. That's the part I don't understand. This is Mining Mesa. Just there. Desert winter is back 2. I went too far. Back 2. While you guys do some target practice. Nope. Nope. Don't target Dan. That's the wrong way to do it. Mark, you're a little confused. Mining desert and winter. So mining desert is first, if I remember correctly. Someone should really put a thing on here. The Winter Wonderland was something that Ninja Wolf and I were working on for a while. It was fun, but it did not last. Hello, y'all. You made it real hard to get to the bed. Daytime. Clear. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Sorry, Mark. GG. Me, Cat, Monkey B, and Welsh Toffee. Toffee's got 13. Goodness graciousness. And we're going to have to take an ad break in a minute. Let's go over here. What do I have for blocks on me that I'm not going to reuse? I'm going to put some netherrack down. I know you can't see this now. Don't worry about it. You're not missing anything. Putting netherrack on both sides of the portal so that you can get to the bed if you want. Okay, then I'm going back through the portal to stand on the other side. Birthday cake. Okay, hold on. I got to catch up with chat here. All right, now I'm just standing in the nether. Hi. Hi, what's happening? Members of your Christmas gift from Kiz is still waiting under the tree. Oh, interesting. 157 days till Christmas, so it's coming. It's coming. Y'all, we're going to do a quick BRB. I'm going to get up and get some more water and maybe a healthy snack. And you guys should do the same. Don't go too far because we'll be back in 3 minutes after the ads on Twitch are done. In the meantime, have some words for those who don't have ads.
One, two, three, four.
Welcome, welcome, come on everyone. It's a carnival party and we're gonna have some fun. Step up and try your luck out. You could win a prize, friends to spend your time with, and Dan the man himself, of course, he's always family friendly. You don't have to fret, he's the hokiest, jokiest cowboy on the internet. Welcome, welcome, come on, take a peek. Join the party where the dad jokes aren't unique. Laughing till crying whenever he's online. He's the funniest, derpiest, corniest, punniest cowboy around. Wild West Dan.
Ha! Apparently, it does not unmute my mic anymore like it's supposed to. Not sure why that is. But that's the thing. I'm standing up now. I'm healthy-ish. Also, I do want you all to know that I have chosen to hang out with you instead of watching Tango Tech's latest VOD. I was very excited to watch. But I miss y'all. And I'm very glad to be here. I'm glad you're having a nice day. Rusty, I'm sorry that you have to go out and do yard work. But you know, suppose we all have to do that occasionally. All right. So, here's what's happening. How's my tablet? Good. No random pop-ups this time. Look, now I can get to the bed pretty easily and then make it daytime. Like that. All right. So, okay. I knew we had a cactus farm somewhere. I just didn't know where it was. I'm going to take like that much and we're just going to go right back. There is flying toasters. This is an old screensaver, y'all, from the 90s, where it would be a black screen and you would have flying toasters and toast on your screen. Why? because that was a different time. That's all. It's like breadfish, but instead it's toasters with wings and toast. And that is all. Just the way it was. All right, now the problem we're going to have. Look, I can go down the purple tunnel now because mine's purple. I mean, I know it was made. I know why we had the screensavers. I don't know why it was a flying toaster. If anybody hasn't seen this, by the way, this tunnel goes all the way down to Calliope, our Wild West town. And if you ever want to use this to get there, thanks to Sebi, you can come down here. He couldn't figure out how to do this, so I just put in a little piston right here that'll let you keep going, or it'll allow me to smack into it so I can turn down my tunnel here. And we could add more of these at all the different stops if we need to, because otherwise it's very hard to turn these guys. All right, here we go. Now let's go north and let's go south first and open this up and put this in here, and we're going to take like that many. I'm going to put the rest in here. And you're still going? Perry! All right, that can start cooking. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to replace some carpets. Somebody made a mess out of these carpets over here. I don't want to point any fingers, but it was probably Monkey Bee. Am I going to be one short? Oh, that's so frustrating. Really? Really? This is a block in the sulfur coop. There's a cushion on it. We don't have that. That doesn't exist yet. All right, once more with carpet. Ow, okay, everything's fine. I mean, I also know where the resource pack is, so do your worst. I'm just kidding. Don't do anything. And let's put some scaffolding on this side since now I'm over here. And we're going to replace this here with... Why am I doing that with a shovel? We'll never know. That can stay that. I do want to grab this, because I'm probably going to use it again. Let's just put the wall in here so I can figure out what the heck is going on. I don't think Sebi's here yet. I haven't seen Sebi yet today. And this is a new wall, or do I just leave that as the outside wall? Do I care that you can see this? Do I? I don't know. I think I don't. I think that's probably just fine, honestly. Should be using my Nether precision pick. I have a pick that doesn't have efficiency on it, so that I can easily get the things and the stuffs, and I can work in the Nether without problems. I'm just gonna do that. This used to be going in the side, so you didn't have to like look at the door right when you walked in. It was on this wall. And then you could go this way, but whatever. I'll move the button. Put the button over there. There you go. Perfect. Except if the button's over there, I've learned this lesson before. If the button's over there, I don't want the hinge over here. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. That wall's done. And how much do I hate it over here? I don't. Cool. No, I don't, Dag, but I appreciate that. I just got a new air conditioner that cost me tens of thousands of dollars. I don't want to do any more money. Oh, we do have sulfur cubes. You're right. We do have sulfur cubes. We just don't have we don't have cushions yet. What can we do? And what did I miss? I missed something about this. There is, yeah, 3D pipes is also available on Crowd Control. Yeah, we're all waiting for that. Please have it. You can make a monorail. I know. I was actually thinking about that. I mean, either way, the monorail's going to have a track on it. It's just a question of what's involved in that. I don't know yet. All right, I was cooking. Y'all, we cooking. I guess we're done cooking. We're done cooking. All right, first things first. Why one bucket goes in there and the rest of them don't, I will never figure out. Also, why there's 17 buckets? Doesn't make any sense. There's a hopper there. Good. I successfully managed to not throw them into the cauldrons because that's harder to get. Just put you over there. That time they went in the cauldrons. I mean, that's fair. Don't fill up yet. There's buckets in there. Could just get my magnet out. I'm trying to play without the magnet too much. The magnet is right on the edge of what I think is cheaty. I don't mind that we have it on the server. And I know people love it. And I like it. And don't get me wrong. But I don't want to use it all the time. I'm trying not to be completely addicted to it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, we actually get the dye. Come here, you. Now, what do we have? Is there a blue dye that is renewable? What blue dye is renewable? Cornflower. Okay, so I just need a farm that does cornflowers. Is that the one that we have next to the iron farm, the villager traders? That why I did that one? For cornflowers? Sounds like a thing I would have done. But before I do anything, give me just 1 second here. This is terracotta. Cyan terracotta. Okay. Good news is I did not just make a bunch of concrete and then discover that I needed terracotta. Even better news is I already have some. Did I just waste like 15 minutes? Yeah, sure. Do I care? Nah, it's Minecraft. Still having fun. Get back here, you. All right. Now, what is up here? Let's take a look at this, because I'm still using this a little bit. What is on top of these? A lot of repeaters on full delay. Okay, because we're going to have to break these. Ow. And we're going to have to replace them. All right, and to do that, we're going to have to break some carpets, but not all the carpets, because I could just do this. All right, so dust, heater, repeater, heater. All right, and that's all gonna be this guy right here. And then you on my head? Didn't know I could do that. All right, and that's going to be that as well. And that one's going to be the same idea. All right, so let's go up there. And that's going to be that. And repeaters and some dust, please. One dust, please. 2, 3, 4. And a minecart with hopper. Cool. Run off this side. Nope. If I was smart while I was up there, I would have done the thing. That button is probably to make this cart go. I'm already wrong. That's going to be this. And I didn't pull any of those out of the shulker box yet. You can trade for lapis. Who do you trade for lapis? Something I would greatly like to know. Well, cyan is what I want. Apprentice, cleric, emerald, lapis. Okay. Yeah, the whole problem is you need blue for cyan. That's like my biggest problem. And I use a lot of cyan. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make that. So that's probably why I made that farm many, many long times ago, because my whole ceiling is cyan. Niffer. Niffer? Like the flower, the pitch... The fluffernutters? I don't know what those are called. Oh. Y'all, I need a sniffer farm. Oh, the other thing, fun story. If you were watching on mobile, note, create a words stream. You still saw me during the break, so we'll make a note for that, and then note sniffer farm. Cyan dye. All right. 2 notes. Duly noted. Duly. There's 2 of them. That was a pun. I didn't do it on purpose this time. So close. Ooh, that was some thunder outside. Oh, it got dark. Oh, it got dark outside, y'all. If I randomly disappear, it's probably that. I don't know for sure, but should that happen, I'll come back if I can. Of course, if it doesn't happen, I won't come back. Because I'll still be here. All right, let's see how much carpet I lose doing this. Why more villagers can plant pitcher plants? I don't know. To the creative. This is very fast. I also want to come up with a new design for the Nether Hub. I like the one we made, but it's kind of just meh. With such a long-running world, I feel like we need something more. I just don't know what. I can't believe I didn't fall off that. Anyone else surprised I didn't fall off that? Now, the problem with everything being soul speed around here, there's only one problem, and it's a smallish problem, is my boots. My boots. Constantly a problem. But it's a good problem to have. Am I getting it all? I am. Nice. So deleting tunnels is more work than it's worth. You never know, you might want it back. Oh. All right, so now collect a bunch of this. My only current thinking, Rusty Bell, is grandiose. That's it. It's just the one we have is just it's very functional, but that's really all I can say for it. And I would love something just big and cool and fun and, you know. And then if anybody wanted to come up with a tunnel design that was easy to do, I do love long repetitive tunnel projects and things. I feel like I've now lost a shulker box. I thought I had 2 shulker boxes with a bunch of random crap in it. But now I can't be sure. maybe not quite that big. I mean, sure, if somebody wants to. That was a really awesome nether tunnel, but you know, I would take a smaller one also. And TNT. I have no idea where this was supposed to be. I just threw away all my netherrack though, so I guess I'll leave it. Honestly, that may have just been, I need more netherrack, and this is what I'm going to grab. Seriously though, excuse me. There's got to be Dogger Box around here somewhere. Because I had enough cyan terracotta. I know this because I took all the cyan terracotta out. Where did I leave it? Looking on ceilings. I might have dropped it and pulled a tango and didn't pick it up. All right, well, we'll grab some more concrete. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. I hate it when pick block takes my bacon slot, or my torch slot, or my rocket slot. I like that pick block doesn't pick things that are enchanted, but I can't enchant all of my foods and torches. Wrong one. And if anybody does want to work on a cool nether hub, just a jerky jerk, you're welcome to do some of it on the creative server if you want. We have world edit on there. We don't have Axiom on there, although I was debating adding it. Yeah, well, yeah, it helps if it lets you log on. It lets me log on. Why are you guys here? I'm trying to work here. Monkey Bee's got a crossbow. I wonder where that came from. So I should make that some spawn proof as well. Do that real quick. Nailed it. Nailed it more. I haven't hooked this art track up to anything yet. I got to do that. It's on my list of things to do. Actually, now I can put that button right there. Let me check here and see what happens. I don't know why sometimes I just get the Perry Platypus song in my head. I am not kicked off. Monkey B, it's something on your end. These buttons working today? No. Why would they work today? It's gonna rain real good. Really do want to know what happened to that other shulker box. I didn't think this whole stream was going to be rebuilding this tunnel. Sometimes things take longer than I think they will. Ow! You! I actually jumped from that. Ow. I try so hard to make things spawn proof. And then these jerks come along. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You are the jerk. Your turn. Bunch of jerks. All right. Run back over here. Also, all the lights in this room are in the ceiling. I was going to put them around the edge, but then I kept running into them in the edge, and that was annoying. There's some down here, I think, too. But trash. Trash. We'll keep that. What's in here? Oh, yeah. Right. All my important stuff that I don't want to put through the system. No, it is still going, but it should run out. Where's my calendar? I have it on my calendar. Somewhere. I think the end of this month. I think we're okay. Let me double check. Doop 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 doop. August 1st. August 1st, August 31st, February 3rd. Yeah. So, yeah, they should all be ending. Almost, Sebi. This close. So close. Yeah, that has a cancellation request. That has a cancellation request because right now it says remove cancellation request. So technically they're still there. Sebi, I know you know better, but don't listen to Monkey B. How you doing, friend? Let me give you a tour. So here's the stuff that I did. I replaced my storage room. I'm pretty happy with this storage room. It's very similar to the one I made in Calliope. Things go in here. Those are trap chests, so I'm not dumb with things. Sometimes I'm dumb with things. They come down here. They go into this little circuit here. I believe this is by Maizuma Games, where it just detects, is this stackable, non-stackable, or shulker? I don't care if it's stackable or non-stackable, so I just run both of those together. But then this one is the shulker. If it's shulker, it runs it down here into a shulker unloader right there. Everything else just goes down this cascading chest here. Ow. The shulker boxes unload right there. And then all the items go into here. And then run down the cascading items here. The shulker boxes then come in here. No, actually, sorry. All the items end up down here below this. And then it goes through literally the exact same circuit again to check if it's a shulker or not. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. Right there. That's just to get rid of the empty shulkers because they kept falling in with the same places. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just do it twice. Empty shulkers go this way. That should definitely go back into my ender chest before I forget it. And then all items go this way. I pull out iron and gold, autocraft them into blocks, and then send them back into the item elevator, which is over here. Item elevator over here goes all the way up. And up 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 and up. And more up. And keep going up. And then we're there. Goes through the bulk item filter, which looks for all of these particular blocks. Takes those blocks and runs them, let's free cam because this will be easier. Runs them down this hopper chain here. And then once these fill up, it will go to shulker loaders. But before they fill up, they're going to go into here, into all of these shelves, so I can just quickly grab 3 stacks without having to do anything except empty my hand. Wrong button. And then they all go over here, where they go into these sorter items. This one is sticks, because they're sticks. Sharp pop noises when activating. That's weird. I could also just turn my mic down because I'm very animated right now. So I'll bring it down a little bit. Hi, little girl. I just lost my chair. So they come in here, and then all of these get sorted out by iron golems. If these aren't sorted, they'll go into here, which will follow these arrows all the way back down there. The redstone on top is just to prevent spawns. And then it'll go into this thingy. Way too low already. What? All right. And then they'll go in here, and then they go there. Once they go there, they follow these arrows into this one. They go down there. They come back to here. They go into this one. They go down there. Then they go over there. They go through those two. And then they come out here if they're not sorted. And they end up over here. And then down here. Boop, 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 boop. We've got a little workstation area. I've got my valuables. And then I've got unsorted. These are just going to stay unsorted because there's no real reason for me to sort these things. I can't sort all 16 discs with copper golems into one chest without doing like 7 chests and then merging them because there's 16 of them and you can only do, I think, 3 or 4 with that. 3 or 4 unstackable items. But then I've got all my empty shulker boxes go in here, and then I have trash here. That's very useful. I heard something click. I don't think there's anything there that would click when that opens. No, shouldn't be. Oh, just that, maybe. Yeah, that just shoots it down into lava way down there, away from all my wool. Not that we have fire tick on, but you know. What do you mean restrict? So the way the filters work. Let me come up with a good example here. It's something that's doing stackables and non-stackables. Like this. So every chest has 3 wooden shovels in it, right? 3 wooden shovels plus some number, I think it's 57 items. And then every time I add an item in to be filtered, it will take 1 more of those away because that's the first slot that it will start pulling things from because it'll always start pulling things from the first slot. Like this. Boop. So, like, if you have unstackables, I can only do 3 of them before I overflow the filter into the next side. And so then it would make a mess. So, yeah. Oh, and when you're saying about Monkey Bee restricting, you weren't even asking me that. Monkey Bee wants to change the resource pack so he can troll me and then not let me change it. It's Monkey Bee. Why do you ask? But yeah, so this is my system. And I thought I had like 4 extra stacks, and I now have 0. So I'm honestly debating whether I want to add another section here and move this out. I think I have room to do it. Just really don't think I want to. But anyway, right now we are just working in the north tunnel. While I'm here, let me grab more blocks because I didn't do blocks correctly, apparently. I lost the shulker box while we were working on this. And I specifically, on purposely, made the ceiling Lee low enough that I could just grab stuff easily. There's a lot of Lees. I'm going to put you in here where you belong. And to the north. So what we're doing right now is simply widening this tunnel because it was annoying. When I was flying down here, so this tunnel doesn't exist in Walt Disney World. I was talking about that earlier. Right, all of these tunnels exist from here all the way around here, all of this, and then this is actually like the main entrance to the tunnels right here. And that in my world is this right here, right? So that a big opening there is this whole opening tunnel right here. Super cool, really neat. But because our nether tunnel hub system is up here at z equals 0 in this case, I made this tunnel, and then I just made it small because I didn't want it to be too super big because it doesn't really exist. Actually, technically, same thing with this section down here. We don't have a tunnel in Magic Kingdom in the real world that goes into the lake. But I wanted one so that I could get to... Why did I want that one? What did I get to? Oh, it gets to my main portal, right? So in the nether, I actually have, from the main tunnel, I have a tunnel over here and over here to get to this. But I use this one as my back entrance. So I made them a little narrow, and I've been dealing with that for 2.5 years. And boy, is it annoying, because you got to get around these things, and I fly into these walls a lot, and then I lose a lot of speed, and it annoys me. So I finally decided, you know what? I'm going to just change it and be happy. So I am, but taking me longer than I thought it would. Sebi, I also, as you know, changed the maps. And while I was doing that, I did get a chance to appreciate just how much work you put into those. They are absolutely gorgeous and very, very impressive. And I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. Kind of like I've taken it for granted for a long time because, you know, we just look at it all the time and nobody notices things. You know, details are hard. But it is really, really nice. And you should be happy with that. All right, we're going to put more here. I also realized I just grabbed like all the wrong things because all of these are just sitting here when they could be in here. So let's 5. And I'll do that and that and that. And the one leather. That again. Okay, cool. Now we're going to do this row here. And I have to do this while holding shift, even though it's very slow. Also, this tunnel doesn't exist to the left, but that's there's a stronghold right there. So I can quickly get to do the thing. Monkey Bee, yours was pretty good too. But just as far as it went, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I already forgot. Sebi, I'm also opening up an open invitation to anyone that wants to redesign the Nether Hub, because we kind of slapped that together, Kiz and I don't think either of us ever really loved it. But if anybody would like to do a redesign, I'm more than willing to let people do that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of meh. I wanted something grand and interesting. We have such a big old time server. You know, it's been around for years now, and we're not planning on letting it go anywhere. But the hub is just, you know, a little thing. I don't know. It's not bad either. It's just, I just don't love it. Below the Nether Hub? Yeah. I built the thing. Unless there's something new. Is there something new? Technically, you guys could stay, but I'm going to run into you anyway. Hi, Monkey B. I almost fell down. Let's fix that first. Okay, let's go bear. I love doing this. Oopsie. Cool. All right. Let's do some cyan first. Maybe in there. Dang, I really did. I lost a shulker box with a lot of cyan concrete in it, and now I am very annoyed. I lost it recently, like today, while we were doing this. None of you have told me where it is yet. I mean, I'm streaming. So yes, but also no. It did probably despawn, but I'm annoyed about it. I haven't lost any scaffolding yet. Started with 60. Can I borrow some pitcher plants in the Nether? Where is it? I want to go visit. I don't want to unload this cyan terracotta one. So we're just going to put it over here like so. I do have a lot of cyan concrete powder. I could just make some. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Ow. Ooh. What is it? Can you get rid of this? I was building my base here. No. Cool ice farm now. It's a pretty sweet ice farm. So those have Frostwalker and they get shot across. I want to push buttons. I shouldn't push buttons. But I want to push buttons. Oh, I don't have to push buttons. It pushes its own buttons. Nothing. Oh, does it push down and make a giant cube? It does. So cool. We can talk about it off stream. And we can figure out, we can move stuff if we have to. We'll figure something out. Oh, right there. Good timing, Monkey Bee. Debbie's base. It's never a farm. Cool. Which one makes the one you want? Engine room. I gotta be quick, otherwise it hits me. Oh, we're gonna get an advertisement. Oh, both ways. That's cool. It's one big loop instead of backwards. Cool. Debbie, if you don't mind, I'm going to take 3 stacks. But they don't... That's not die. Are you sure? Take way more, please. It's overflowing. It is overflowing. But I might not need them because I wanted to do... I'm looking for dye. Do I have to let them grow first? Just Google it. You have to grow the flower, then break the flower. Oh, that didn't help me right now. Ooh, purple tunnel. No, I could just slash back because I was working when I was here. Bone meal, that would never work. Not like I just have massive amounts of bones everywhere. All right, well, we're going to make that into a later project. I mean, at least add it to the filter. Flower, it would be flowers in that filter. I should have grabbed one of the seeds too. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, when I added that in there, one of the filters went down. Now I'm going to have another one under there, which is fine. And then we just grab that later. Somewhere out of there. And I just leave them up here. Boop. Yeah, you need a overflow protection in there. All right, so that's going to be a later project. But I have enough I need for right now. Let me go to my concrete farm. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this. But I do have a farm to make concrete powder into concrete after first sleeping the thunderstorms away. Oh no! I need to pour soda onto the ram. Why is that open? Oh, I look at this all the time. I'm like, why is there a hole here? Because if I put something there, it does that. I don't want it to do that. Anyway, these are here just so I can jump over this to get to my farm. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? 17! GG! The hard part is, there's down, take a look. Is there something new? Maybe Bean was hot. Oh, okay. Right, but what is effective legend? I have a magnet. I was saying earlier, I'm trying not to use it too much. Just because I feel bad. It's like really close to cheating for me. So I use it sometimes, but I try not to use it all the time. Anyone else dizzy? I could just do this. Most tunnels are very much not done. Interesting. Sebby's got his own his own tunnel system down here. That's a lot of glass. I mean, it's the right color, I will say. You know what? He's made a lava room. That's okay. Lava's fine. By the way, I don't know if everybody here knows about my secret tunnel. But I have a secret tunnel. Right here. Needs more red. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fix it at some point. I don't understand why sometimes it'll shout people out correctly on their entrance, and sometimes it'll pick the first word that they said. Hi, Burning Village. Has an ice boat under it. You know what? Effective Legend might have been a person. Wasn't there a brother and sister that joined for a while and then disappeared? They were streamers, if I remember correctly. Let's look on Twitch. They're an Effective Legend on Twitch. I mean, there is, with 12 followers. And if you put spaces in, it's 90% League of Legends. Almost, it's all League of Legends. I don't know. All right, anyway. Yeah, there were hats. They were around for a little while. And then, like so many people in the streaming content creation world, they poofed. I just did 2 stacks, and I am 99,000% sure that's not going to work. Yeah. Yeah. We need at least 2 more, possibly 3. No, I'll turn them all in. I like keeping some as powder, but it's fine. It's fine. Ninja Wolf, how are you? How's life? Monkey Bee, this is Disney we're talking about. There is no such thing as a discount. That's why I like how this bad. Ow. Ow. Something's hitting me. Something's hitting someone else. Ow. That's fine. Wrong button. There, I'm using the magnet. Are people happy? Forgot about the steamboat. I didn't. It's a pretty cool steamboat. What brand are my monitors? LG, ViewSonic, Elgato. Do I have too many monitors? Honestly, I needed more monitors when I was doing D&D than I do for streaming, which was a shock to me, I'm going to be honest. Is concrete dying, DYE, is that 1-to-1 or is that 1-to-8? Does anybody remember? This I might need to know soon. I don't need to know. Oh, I could have left that last one as dust. It is 1-to-8. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Windows installing bloatware. Oh, that's right. I clear all that out regularly. All right, you guys can go away. I forget where you go. You're just going there. Doop-doo. That's all nonsense. Smooth sandstone I can just put back. I don't really want that emptied. All right. I think mine are probably old enough that it's not a problem. I don't know for sure. All right, let's go repair some stuff. Look, I can fly this way now and not smack into the wall every time. Oh, I wasn't actually done. Hey, I wasn't done yet. I like just drifted through that door. That was fun. Disconnected from Interesting. What hey Digital, what does it look like? Can you send me an article or anything? Coffee's rolling the D20. It's not doing anything. There it goes. 17 again. I think that's 2 in a row. Cool. Nailed. Oh, yeah, the last one was 20. Okay. That was 20, then 17, 17. What do I know? Out of curiosity. No, it didn't do it. Hold on. Let me just finish this. I was just trying to finish that part. So I'm looking for a book on how to fix automatic gearboxes. But unfortunately, the library only has manuals. You know what I think I did? I think I nailed it. Don't you start me, Cat Cat. Didn't you miss me, Ninja Wolf? Apparently today's stream is expanding a tunnel by 2 blocks for hours. It would take a minute with World Edit. If you're good with Axiom, it would take even less time, which I'm not. I'm not good with Axiom. I've used it. I kind of understand parts of it. Man, that thing does a lot. Coffee Ninja Wolf streams most Fridays and Saturdays around 8:30 my time. For reference, it's currently 4:40 in the afternoon my time. So like 3.5 hours from now, most Fridays and Saturdays. Always. Yeah, I've been Eastern my whole life. But, you know, the part of living in Boston. 10 p.m. Yeah, that's way after I'm in bed. All right, I've got a longer tunnel now. I don't think that really needs to be yellow, but I don't have any on me, so it's fine. Hey, I found the other box. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
No, man, you can stay up later than 7 p.m. I do stay up later than 7 p.m. Usually close to 7:30. sometimes 8. Dude, I get up at 4:15 in the morning. And then I work a 12-hour shift. I'm tired. Let's just put both these up here. Honestly, it's the 12-hour shift that does it more than the getting up early. Although I am a very typical gamer in that I should sleep much later and stay up very late. I know, it's true. So old. I feel like I should have used those. I think I know where. Those are my corner pieces. Yep, they're there. They're not here. These are my corner protectors. So when you're driving the things around, you're like, boom, boom, boom. All right, what else do I have on me? Useless, 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 empty. Oh, nope. That one I'm going to keep. This is why I did this in a trap chest, so that I don't have to worry about it. Oh, what was that? Yeah. I'm not going to take all those out. Not worth it. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Why is there one? All right. So... boop. Well, at least I have plenty of green dye for later. Yeah. Trash. That's all that I had planned for today. The other thing we could do... how much green carpet do I have? A lot. Cool. Let's go. Oh, I need black also. If I'm going to be consistent. Which isn't very like me. Oh, I gotta finish this tunnel too. So I was color coding the ice roads, and I think people use the green one somewhat regularly. Unfortunately, the green one was in fact already made purple before someone decided it's not gonna be purple anymore because he's a jerk. Why is there just a thing to hit your head on? PW! Out of curiosity, yeah, I did. Okay. I finished making this whole tunnel into soul sand. Soil, which is different than soul sand. If someone wants to know what you're building, right now I'm just doing bits and bobs. So I'm about to replace this carpet with a different color carpet because I was a jerk and I recolored the tunnels. So now this tunnel is no longer the purple tunnel, it's now the green tunnel. But hello, PW Sun. Thanks for coming by. I know. I did it to myself. When I first built the tunnels, the way I did it, so I grew up in TV. So it is RGB, red, green, blue, and then my favorite color is purple. So the fourth tunnel was purple. But now, instead of the fourth tunnel, which in this case would be west, northeast, southwest, it's now the third. The two tunnels are swapped. So I had to fix it. I'm literally just I'm basically server admin, general build things. I'm just changing colors. You know, Monkey B, if you didn't have access to the whitelist, I'd take you off it. He said, oh. Yeah, it's very uninteresting work today. Just hanging out with folks. Oh, that's a long story. So I got this hat when I went to Arizona on a family trip, and I liked it, and it was expensive. And then I felt like I needed a reason to wear it. So despite the fact that I live in Boston, I am now Wild West Dan. Okay, it's not that long a story, but it's also not a very interesting story. Now my tunnel looks like it's Mr. Joker's tunnel. Because it was expensive. I had to justify it. There was a rebrand, yeah. He was changing the colors. Nobody tell Kuya we changed it. He's 7, so the money doesn't matter. No, I'm much prettier than him. And I don't have a potty mouth. Nope, 2 more days. It doesn't. It looks, the purple and green look great together. Purple and yellow look good together. Now I'm just going for doing this for consistency's sake. Hello, cowboy. During our last health break, I went out and I had delicious strawberries because I wanted to get a healthy snack. Unfortunately, somebody put all my strawberries into a cake, so I had to eat them in that way. But other than that, very healthy snack. Now I want fudge cake, though. Oh! Duchess just tried to break the counting. How many do I have? The hat on the right. What? do have an advertisement for Ninja Wolf up here. Where is it? Down there. Ninja Wolf. Ow! That's. I got Ninja Wolf. I got Jesse and Ninja Wolf and Mags. Kuya and Permanoob. I don't have many people on my wall. Ad and the stream still playing? No, we shouldn't have another ad. Do they still give you like side ads when or side ads or bottom ads when we run enough ads that we don't get pre-rolls? Thought that removed all ads. What's the Gone Bananas badge? I want a Gone Bananas badge. Because you never sent me a sticker. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one above chat. But I do spend a sadly small amount of time actually watching Twitch. It's a problem. Nice. Yeah, I do that. But apparently that doesn't stop the text-based ads or the image-based ads. I just thought it would do all of them. They both pulled up a chair and they're watching the stream. This is the most fascinating stream I've done in a very long time. If you want, I could show you Walt Disney World. I could be slightly more interesting. I have a Ninja Wolf shirt that says Later Nerds on the back. I like to wear it when I ride my bike. All right, let me get to the end of this green section, and we'll take a trip. Actually, I'll hop over to the creative server because I have more done over there. Yep, super secret. Like that corner of my desk. Let's hop over to the other one. To the other one. So theoretically, home should work. Let's go to the main entrance. Hang on, we just gotta let things load for a second. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Welcome to Walt Disney World. This is the creative world. We do have this also partially in survival. But the way this works, let me start this from the beginning here. We went to Google Earth, which is an app that you can download. It's Google Maps, but download. Yeah, this is going to be... They do have historical street, but only Street View. Anyway, yeah, they're retiring this app, which is super annoying. But anyway, if you are familiar with Walt Disney World, it is in Florida, and it is all of this. So Magic Kingdom is up here. That was the first park that was built around the Seven Seas Lagoon. Down here, we've got Animal Kingdom. Over here, we've got Epcot. And down here, we've got Hollywood Studios. in Magic Kingdom, this is what we are slowly building. I started by, it's a surprise. Who knew? I started by zooming in as far as I possibly could. And then I took a screenshot. And then I zoomed in to the next section. And I took a screenshot. And then I zoomed into the next section. I took a screenshot. Hold on, I'm going to answer a question. It is... It's right there. I think it's this one. Yeah, Lego store. Right there. Yeah. And then I took all of those pictures and screenshots and I put them into this giant image file. And then I zoomed in as far as I could on here. Hang on, they'll clear up in a second. It'll get even sharper. And I put this grid on it. And I made this grid. Looks like I moved slightly because that should be over one, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I did cheat on this one a little bit so that it would be an odd number instead of an even number. And I drew in all these little squares all of this stuff, and then all of this stuff, and then all of this stuff. And the train station's not showing, but it's there. And I've even got a bunch of all of this area marked out, even though I haven't actually built all of this yet. And then I took all of those squares, and you can actually see this is my X. I think this is X, and this is Z. I forget which one of them is X, one of them is Z. I can tell you. X. This one's X. This is Z. So I can even see like this block here is 2317 by 5009. And then I brought that over into Minecraft, and I built it. And it was hard. It's still hard. That's the start of the monorail. So this is the main entrance of Disney. These are where you would come in. If you're coming to, if you take a bus, you'd go through here. If you're taking a ferry, you'd come in there and you'd go this way. If you're taking the monorail, you'll come in there and you'll go this way. And then you would tap in here. These are the they call them tap styles. They used to be turnstiles, but now you tap your magic band or your ticket. And then you'd walk in through the train station. And this is the train station. We've got a custom map here that is built by building any map that you build over the void. So if you build it, the easiest way to do this is in the end. I'll show you. Anything you build in the funny you should ask. Here's the plaque for the Walt statue. That's 3 different maps. But yeah, anything you build over glass with nothing underneath it, with no grass underneath it, it will make the map part see-through. So you can see down here. I should have it down here. Go faster. Oh, I thought I had it hanging there. Oh, I have one over here. You can see around the edges. Yeah, so it makes maps transparent. A lot of people have recently discovered this. And I'm like, what are we talking about? Monkey found that out years ago. Let me get into spectator mode so I can go faster. So yeah, we've got the train station, which I love. This is one of my favorite buildings in Magic Kingdom. And if you go to YouTube, you go to my YouTube page and go to playlists. There is a Magic Kingdom mega build. No, it's not that one. Hold on. The maps. Where's the maps? 360 reference video. I have a playlist called 360 reference video. And it starts off with an image, but then you can literally look around at all of this stuff. As we go through, there is no audio. And it's all split by chapters, so I know where I'm going to look. And so I can kind of just walk around. I literally walked around with a 360-degree camera on my hat with my Mickey ears next to it. And I just walked around the park for like 5.5 hours. And that's how I kind of get the idea of what's where and make sure that I'm still, as accurate as I can be. So then we've got, this is the start of the Main Street markets. That's the Emporium right there. I just wanted to make sure I did that one first to make sure that we had a pretty good idea of scale. And then I've got all of this. I was working on these gardens here around the hub and in the middle. This has been so much fun to build. But then I realized I'm terrible at trees. So I found these on Planet Minecraft. It was a user named Luna Herobrine, I believe. I got to put a link somewhere. I'm going to actually put a sign that you can click on. And they have all these different trees and they look so cool, and they're all different sizes. So I'm going to take some of these and I'm going to copy them into here. I actually already did bring some of them into here. So there's like a breakwater right here. This is where the ferry goes through, and there's this little section here. So I've already used some of the trees to match the ones that are in the video that I have. And then I've got the castle. Now the castle here is a little different than the one in the survival world, because they painted the castle pink for the 25th anniversary. And that was 2020, 1920, somewhere around there. But they did not tell us that it was going to be temporary. So then they just painted it back to the whitish gray, which I really, really love. So I'm in process of redesigning everything to be white again. And then Minecraft in the next update is going to have slabs and stairs for wool, which I'm very excited about, because these roofs, all of these roofs, including these guys over here, that's all supposed to be blue, like a bright blue. And the nether wood, I forget what that's called, the warped whatever, is the closest I could get to it. I really hated it. But it was fine, I guess. But I can do it out of stairs and slabs with wool, would be significantly better. So that is something I'm excited to rebuild. But if we go back to the survival world, you can see the pink version. I actually think I wouldn't need it. I wouldn't need it to be concrete. I think I'd be fine with the wool, especially because we have fire tick off. Hang on, let me go to. We'll just start in the same place. This is going to take a second because everything has to load in. This is what Bobby looks. I mean, Bobby. This is what what's it called? It's really long. Voxy. This is what Voxy looks like as things are loading in. Like you get big chunks of blocks and then they slowly work. But I can fly around here. So this is the entrance. Oh, and I made a note block contraption. And so you can come up here. Let me just stand right here for a second. You can see the train station. You can see where the turnstiles will be. And then I didn't get to the bus station or the ferry or any of that, or the monorail. All of that's coming. Or is this, wait, are we doing an ad? Did I miss an ad? Is there an ad? Am I not paying attention? Didn't have an ad for 13 minutes. Oh, maybe a side thing ad. But yeah, so we actually built this map in the end, block by block, which was a lot of fun. And you can see all through here, you can see like, here's where you can rent a stroller. If you wanted to rent a stroller, and they store them all back here and back here. These are big double doors. It's best I could do. And then that's the underside of a build. I don't know what's under there because I can't walk there. But you can walk up this ramp. This is a ramp as far as Minecraft is concerned. and then you can get to the train itself. And you can board the train here. There's no track yet. But this actually does go all the way around the whole park. I built the whole track, so I had a sort of outline of everything that I was going to do. We've got a couple of portals down here in different places to get to the tunnels, because there's actually tunnels underneath Walt Disney World, which is super cool. So since those tunnels exist, I decided to build the tunnels, and I built them in the Nether, so I didn't have to spend 17 rockets to get from one end to the other. But this is how much I've built in the survival world so far. But I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, this is the Pink Castle. And you can actually go inside the castle. Oh, I need to block that that beacon off. I'm done using that right now. You can walk through here. These are all really cool murals in the actual Magic Kingdom. Let's see. Main Street, Hub Gardens. I don't remember if I walk through in any of the videos. Train station, Main Street, Town Square, Hub Gardens is the only place I might. But you can see here how it's all pink, but those are really blue. Mine aren't that blue. Yeah, I don't know if I ever walk through it. Let's see. Hold on. Nope, just the hubs out here. Go back to the map. Yeah, I have everything labeled so I can remember things, because I don't do the remembering things good. G or H? Let's see if we can find G or H in here. Boop. I don't see a G or H there. Roll. Or freeze. Maybe freeze. That's possible too. Everything's frozen. I'm still moving. Okay, well, there's that. But that's where we're at right now. And if you wanted to eat a meal in the castle, you could check in here for Cinderella's Royal Table, and then you'd go over here and you'd go upstairs. But we don't have an upstairs yet. Also, I'm not sure why there's a hole there. I don't think there's a door there. At least you didn't sleep in the Nether. That's true. The castle's not this color anymore. No, now it's back to its original color. Ow, ow. Everything's fine. Magic Kingdom. Somewhere I have reference images. Where are my reference images? I don't remember. I don't remember what I do with my reference images. Hold on. I don't know. Let me just look something up then. Images. So this is what it used to look like, and this is now what it looks like again, mostly. It was pink for a while. Some people liked it, some people hated it. But yeah, now it's back to this. The back is very cool. So this right here, these windows right here, that's actually the restaurant that you can eat in. That's Cinderella's Royal Table. And that is what I've got here. Hang on, I realize I can do this easier. I'm still there. But yeah, the pink is just very pink. Replace it with cushions. I don't think it's long enough for that. Maybe. But they do. This is the stage here where they do things. You can stand here and watch the shows on the stage or the fireworks. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, it didn't shut off the go timer, and it didn't. I do too, Rusty Bell, so much, and it didn't turn off the. Didn't turn on target practice apparently. Give me 1 second. I just need to flip a lever. Boop. Okay. I flipped the lever. Oh, okay. Right lever. Yeah, all the moats and canals and things were just a ton of fun to just try and figure out where they started, where they ended. Very, very cool. I had a lot of fun with that part. Sometimes the building part's not as much fun. Yeah, that's where we're at. Kronk gets a cookie. Kronk would cook a cookie. He would bake the cookie himself. All right. I think, though, that's going to be it for me, y'all. If you don't hate me, I think that might be it for today. I'm going to go hang out with my wife. We're going to have date night. We're going to make some dinner. I don't know what else we're going to do. Probably, I'm sorry, Duchess. We were talking about a movie that we were going to watch. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, she'll remember. Thanks everybody for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. Y'all are the best. The Diabetic Eagle was first for the first time today. We got a resub from MeCatCat for 65 months, which is a long, long time. Rusty Bell for 36 months. I actually totally missed that. Sorry, Rusty Bell. I completely missed that resub. Welsh Toffee rolled a natural 20, which cost me another $5 to Extra Life, which I will donate at the end of the year. I owe $10 total. Joshua Secundo, who is another amazing Extra Lifer, donated 100 bits. We didn't technically raise any money for Boston Children's Hospital today, but we did kind of. We are $664 away from our next milestone. When we hit $2,500, we will be giving away a $50 Steam gift card. Also, I'm looking for a good way of doing giveaways, y'all. If anybody has a good way of doing them that's fair, so that it's not just people on stream or it's not just people in Discord. I don't currently have a great way to figure that out. Last time I just had people run a command in stream that wrote to Discord, and then if they weren't in stream, they could just write in the Discord. I don't know if that's great. Yeah, I mean, picking the name's easy. It's just how do I get the names without having to do it through strictly Discord or strictly stream? Like, I would love if there was just like a website we could all go to or something. So I don't know. If not, the other way did work. I just got to set it up again. Or I could do like a Google form maybe. I found my next HTML project. Yeah, actually, probably a Google form on my website would be the easiest thing, wouldn't it? I could do that. Okay, yeah. If you know of something, let me know. But let's go and see if we can find someone to stream. Let's see if anyone on the Extra Life stream team is currently streaming. There is one person. His name is Wild West Dan, so we probably can't raid him. So let's look at the Extra Life tag on stream. See if there's anybody here that we know. Nobody that I know. We're gonna snooze that. Boop. All right, nobody that I know. And only a couple people, only one other person says Extra Life in their chat, in their title. So that's the one I'm going to pick. We're going to go see Huggable Lux. Well, hold on, let's actually double check. Is there anybody here that I really want to see? I would love to send people to. All right, we have Extra Lifer, Huggable Lux, who I don't know. Or we have Mr. Joker. Anybody have a preference? Huggable Lux is playing Crab Champions. I don't know what that is. Mr. Joker is playing Minecraft. If anybody has a preference. Crab, what did I say it was called? Crab Champions. All right, 1 minute poll. Who we raiding? All right, you go work. Sorry, Anya. Thanks for stopping by. Also, I wanted to start cross-stitching again soon. It's been on my list of things that I want to get back into. Thanks everybody for being here. I love all your faces. Anybody have a vote here? We've got 2 votes. 1 of each. I need one more person to vote. Hey Google, flip a coin.
It's tails.
All right, we're going to Mr. Joker. We'll meet the new person later. We're going to raid Mr. Joker TV because he is one of the sweetest, most wonderful people I know. It looks like he's in a deep dark. That looks totally safe. And it's apparently my 56-month sub anniversary. Mr. Joker, by the way, is the first person I ever found on Beam, besides Tango Tech, who I went to Beam to watch. Thank you all for being here. I love all your faces. We will be back Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully y'all will be around. We're going to do some hardcore Extra Life Minecraft. Going to be a blast. And I will see you all then. As always, my name is
Wild West Dan.
Love y'all. Bye.